How's it going, everybody? It's Warren, and with Avengers Endgame being in theaters for a little over 3 weeks, we finally got to see that one scenario out of the 14,605,000 that Doctor Strange saw. Now, sadly, that one scenario in which the Avengers won and defeated Thanos, both of the present and of the past, involved our beloved Black Widow and Tony Stark dying. It was of course heartbreaking, but according to what Doctor Strange in Avengers Infinity War, there was no other way. And of course in Avengers Endgame, Doctor Strange did confirm that it was in fact that one scenario, but it had to involve Iron Man dying. In Avengers Infinity War, he told Tony Stark that there was only one scenario in which they won, and then when he returned in Avengers Endgame, Tony Stark asked if they were currently in that one scenario, and Doctor Strange told him that he couldn't tell him. And the writers for Avengers Infinity War and Avengers Endgame have recently opened up about these two scenes, about what Doctor Strange really meant when he told Tony those two things. Screenwriters Christopher Marcus and Stephen McFeely said in a recent interview, "The only way this works is if Tony dies. If you go back and watch Infinity War, when Doctor Strange says, 1, Benedict is just choked on emotion. Now that you know the end, go back and watch that moment. He means, you're going to have to die, Tony."
How many we win? 1.
The plan always involved Tony dying. A lot of people ask, why did Tony have to snap? Maybe he could have just used some of the Infinity Stones against Thanos, or maybe he could have given the gauntlet to Captain Marvel. But according to the writers and Doctor Strange, there was no other way. This had to happen. Christopher Marcus said, "We had the opportunity to give him the perfect retirement life within the movie." Then Stephen McFeely added, "He got that already." Then Christopher Marcus said, "That's the life he's been striving for. Are he and Pepper going to get together? Yes, they got married, they had a kid, it was great. It's a good death. It doesn't feel like a tragedy, it feels like a heroic, finished life." So again, I know some people have said that there are plot holes because Tony Stark didn't actually have to snap. But he did. The truth of the matter is Doctor Strange saw 14,605,000 different scenarios where the Avengers went against Thanos, and they only won one. And in that one scenario, Tony Stark had to die, which we saw play out in Avengers Endgame. And of course, Doctor Strange knew this the whole entire time, and if we go back and watch him tell Tony 1, we can see him get a little choked up because he knows that Tony has to die.
1.
So despite the fact that we want Robert Downey Jr.'s Tony Stark / Iron Man to be around forever, it had to come to an end for him. But let me know your favorite Iron Man MCU moment in the comments down below, and let me know what you think about Doctor Strange's reaction when he has to tell Tony 1. And a reminder about my giveaway at the 400,000 subscriber mark. I'll be picking 3 winners to each choose one item from the Marvel Legends series collection. All you have to do to enter is be subscribed to my channel, like the video, and comment down below with your thoughts on your favorite superhero or villain. As always, thank you all so much for watching. Woof woof.